Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. This one is going to be jam-packed. I've got lots of cleaning. I've got a Walmart grocery haul. I'm doing some DIYs. I'm actually making a balloon arch for Gracie June's birthday party, and I got the whole backdrop and everything that I'm going to be DIYing and setting up for her birthday party. So I'm going to take you guys along with me for all of it. And hopefully it gives you guys a little motivation to get some things tackled on your to-do list today. So y'all come hang out with me and let's get some things done together. Okay, so we are starting this video on day one. This was actually filmed over a couple of days. I started day one with some cleaning. I'm just trying to tidy up the house, and I'm also doing a grocery order. I placed my grocery order the night before and had my groceries delivered the next morning. We actually just got the option a few weeks ago to start getting our groceries delivered from Walmart. Before, I always had to do a pickup because they didn't deliver out where we live. We're about 30 minutes from the closest Walmart, so I always just did a pickup order on Tuesdays because Monday mornings were always so crazy for pickup orders. But now I am so excited because they actually deliver to me. They will deliver on the same day. I have Walmart Plus, so it's free delivery, and then you just tip your driver. I'm telling y'all, Walmart grocery orders have been such a time saver for me. I thought pickup was amazing, but turns out delivery is even better. So typically what I do is a weekly order, and all week I will just add whatever we need to our grocery list right there in the app. And then on Sunday evenings, I will go through and make our meal plan for the week, add any groceries we need for our meals, and then also ask the kids and Chance what kind of snacks they want and add all of that right there in the app, and then schedule my delivery for the next morning. Now, this particular delivery I actually ended up doing on Friday morning because I wanted to make sure I had everything that we needed for Gracie June's birthday party on Monday. And then I did go ahead and order some other stuff that we needed for over the weekend, but my plan is typically to order on Sunday evenings and have it delivered on Monday mornings. So I am cleaning as fast as I can to get as much as I can done before the groceries get here so I can put those up, and then hopefully I will only have the counters left to wipe down. Now, I would love to hear what works for you guys. Do you like going and grocery shopping, like actually going in store with a grocery list and going through and grocery shopping that way? Or do you prefer doing like a grocery order for pickup or delivery? What works best for you and your family? Oh, and if you see me washing these Zaxby's cups, someone asked me last week if the Chick-fil-A cup was an actual Chick-fil-A styrofoam cup or if it was like a real cup that just looked like the ones from Chick-fil-A. And yes, they are the real styrofoam ones that we get from the store. Chance just really likes the styrofoam cups, so we started saving those because we were going and buying styrofoam cups, and we were like, you know what, we can just reuse these over and over again until they break. So we started saving them just because we really like drinking like Diet Dr. Peppers out of them or whatever sodas. They just taste so much better out of a styrofoam cup. So that is why you see me washing these styrofoam cups from Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A.
I've got 30 minutes if you want to spill your mind. Give me all your reasons to why I should take my time. Used to have forever, but you never cared that much. Just tell me why I should give you more than a goodbye, baby. Why you want.
I ended up getting all of the dishes put away and cleaned up before the groceries got here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these in and then unload them and everything. I'll give you guys a quick grocery haul too so I can show you what we got.
Do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again and we won't end up as friends. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I trusted you once, but I won't do that again. I've got 30
I just unpacked all of our groceries, so let's do a really fast grocery haul. All right, so starting over here, we've got 2% milk, and then I got fat-free milk too for myself to do in my coffees, my iced coffees at home. And then we've got some hoagie rolls for sandwiches for this weekend. We've got buns. We're gonna be doing some barbecue chicken sliders, or sandwiches, not sliders, these are regular buns. Barbecue sauce for that, and Italian dressing for that as well. I got these Premier protein shakes. I used to drink these all the time in the chocolate flavor, but I also was thinking I could use this instead of milk to get some extra protein into my iced coffee. So I haven't ever tried that before. I see it all the time with people doing it with their Starbucks drinks or their espresso shots. So I'm gonna try it and see if I like it. If so, that'll be good because I can get some protein in my coffee. We were completely out of ketchup, so definitely needed that. This pasta salad, we're gonna eat this on the side with our barbecue chicken sandwiches. I got this submarine dressing to go on our subs that we're gonna make. A lot of people suggested this over on Instagram, so I wanted to try it. Brown sugar also for our barbecue chicken sandwiches, chicken, ground beef, and then I got some breakfast sausage to make a little breakfast casserole. We needed more turkey, shredded lettuce for our sandwiches, tomatoes. We needed a little bit more cheese, so I got that. Chocolate chip muffins, I haven't gotten these in a while, so I got some of those. Red Baron pizzas, we typically get these from Sam's in a 3-pack, but I haven't been to Sam's lately and we're out of pizzas, so I wanted to put some of those in our freezer. And then we got a variety pack of chips for Gracie June's birthday party, some Hawaiian rolls for slider sandwiches, and then I got a bunch of other drinks that I'll show you in just a second, but I got a bunch of these lemonade pouches, 3 of those, and then I got those for Gracie June's party as well, but I'll show you the other drinks that I got too. Now for the non-grocery items, I've got some gallon storage bags, and then some candles for Gracie June's birthday. She will be 11. Kaysen still needed a TI-84 calculator for school supplies, so I just ordered it from Walmart and had it delivered with my groceries. Also, I saw someone using this on TikTok. It's the NYX Jumbo eye pencil in the color milk, and so I got that to try. You just pretty much put it on the corner of the inside of your eyes and it makes them look really bright, so we'll try it. And then I got Chance some shampoo, Kaysen some shampoo, Kaysen some face wash, and then I got these little chip clips to do with Gracie June's balloon arch that I'm doing for her birthday party. I saw where they said to use chip clips to attach the balloons to the arch. So that is all of that. All right, and then I just put the drinks right here. I didn't make it quite to the garage. I just set them right here for right now. But we've got big bottled waters. We've got these mini bottles of waters, which are for Gracie June's birthday party. Gatorades, fruit punches, and then I got more Capri Suns, which are also for Gracie June's birthday party. And this one was actually a variety pack, so there's 3 packs of 10. It came with fruit punch, strawberry kiwi, and Pacific cooler. So that is all of our grocery order for today. Let me go put these groceries away. Alright, so like I said, this was not an order for the entire week. This is more of an order for the weekend. We needed sandwich stuff for a baseball tournament and then stuff for Gracie June's party. So that's why I placed that order, because we really needed some stuff to make sandwiches. We were all out of turkey from the week and we needed something better than hot dogs and hamburgers to eat all weekend. So I'm just gonna put this stuff away and then I will get back to cleaning. Oh, and I wanted to let y'all know that last week I asked you guys if you wanted me to share my recipes that I've been sharing over on Instagram and TikTok here on YouTube, and so many of you said yes, you would like to see them over here so that they're easy to find and in a playlist, and a lot of you said you don't even get on Instagram or TikTok. So next week, that is what I'm planning to do, is add a bunch of those recipes here on YouTube, and I'm going to have a whole recipes playlist. I have tons of crock pot meals. I've got some one-pan meals. I've even got some casseroles, just a bunch of different things. And I'm going to be sharing them all here on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. These videos are going to be very short just because I'm only going to be sharing one recipe at a time. And it's almost going to be like a YouTube short because it's a short video. But for YouTube shorts, it only lets you do up to a minute. And I could not get any of these videos down to below a minute. So it's going to be a regular video here on YouTube. But it's still less than a minute and a half, if that makes sense. Now, I was back and forth on whether I was going to share like 5 recipes in one video so that it was like a 10-minute video, but I decided that that kind of defeats the purpose of being able to find these recipes super easy and be able to search based on whatever recipe you're looking for, because if I put 5 recipes into one video, you're still going to have to go searching for that particular one in that video. So I decided I'm going to upload them all separately. So if you're looking for the crock-pot chicken spaghetti recipe, that's what the recipe video is going to be called. It'll have a thumbnail that goes with it, so it'll be super easy for you to find. And I just wanted to make it as easy as possible so that way you could save them, or if you wanted to send it to a friend, you could do that. So hopefully this is helpful, and I hope you guys love them. Now, I will warn you, I am not a gourmet cook. I'm not doing these really healthy, elaborate recipes. Now, all of the stuff that I'm doing, you could easily switch out for healthier options, but most of these recipes are going to be stuff that's quick and easy to throw together. I am a super busy mom, and our schedules are so crazy, especially at this age with like just not even being in the house, like running around for all the sports and stuff. So I am trying to do whatever I can to have my family eat at home as much as possible. But like I said, they're going to be super quick and easy meals. So I'm working on that this week. So that'll be what is going to be going up on my channel next week. It might be over several days. I'll probably post 2 or 3 videos next week, and then just post them as I can get them done and up on YouTube. And then the week after that, I have a really fun video where I am doing a little redecorating in both of the kids' rooms with some things that they got for their birthdays over the summer. And so that'll be in that video. And then the following week, my kids actually start school on August 14th. So I will be sharing a back to school prep video after that. Usually I do like a back to school breakfast. I share all the organizing and prepping that I do to get ready to go back to school. But if your kids go back before mine and you are needing some back to school prep ideas, I have a whole back to school prep playlist on my channel. I've been making this video every single year for like the last 5 or 6 years. And so I share all kinds of things from clothing organization, decluttering before we go back to school, school supplies and labeling their school supplies, all kinds of things that I do to prepare for back to school, even back to school breakfast every single year. So if you need some ideas, go check out that playlist. I'll leave it linked down in my description box and in the comments so you can find it. But I have so many videos for ideas and things for back to school, so you can go check those out, but I will have a new one up after my kids are back in school. All right, we are moving along, and I have all the cleaning done in the kitchen. Now I'm just going to tidy up the living room right here. That was a laundry hamper that was full of clean laundry that was already folded, so I just need to go put that stuff away. Basically, I think it was all the kids' clothes actually, so usually I just go put their clothes on their bed and then they can put it away. So all I have to do in here is just tidy up really quick.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws.
All right, this is the next day. This is on Saturday. I'm going ahead and starting on the balloon arch. And so I am making the backdrop. I got this foam insulation board from Home Depot, and I am just eyeballing this. I've seen people actually measure out and do it to perfection, but I am not really type A. If you are type A, feel free to measure it out and get it perfect. But this was for my daughter's birthday party. I knew the balloons were going to go over the top, and I was going to try to hide the shape of the top anyways. So I'm just guesstimating here, and I'm using an X-Acto knife. Actually, I think it might be a box cutter. I don't know. It's something of chances. And I've pulled it out of his toolbox. And I'm just cutting this styrofoam board to the shape of an arch. Now, this arch did not turn out perfect by any means, but I still think it was really, really cute. And if you want it to be even better, I'm sure that you guys could be way more particular than me or even hire someone to do your balloons. But I wanted to DIY it all and try it myself. I saw some videos on TikTok and I was like, okay, I think I can do that. So now that I have my board cut, I'm just going around the edge of it and sanding it down where I just cut it. And also from Home Depot, I picked up a sample can of paint, and it's in the color Grasslands. We are doing like a little Hawaiian theme for her birthday party. So the balloons that I got, I actually bought off of Amazon, and it had like a grassy background, which I probably could have bought something like that was already done. But I decided just to go ahead and paint the foam board because, like I said, this does not have to be perfect. I am doing it for my 11-year-old's birthday party, and she thought it was the coolest thing ever. Also, we are going to reuse this balloon arch. All this work didn't just go for one party. We're going to reuse it for a cheer party that we have coming up next weekend. So I'm excited because even though it's not perfect, I really think the girls are going to love it. All the girls loved it at Gracie June's birthday party. They took tons of pictures in front of it and had a really good time. So I'm excited that we get to reuse this. But I ended up doing 2 coats of paint. So this was plenty of paint for this balloon arch backdrop. And if you want it really perfect, then you could do as many coats as you want. I really didn't care. I was just like, okay, it's going to look kind of like grass. So it didn't have to be, perfectly rolled on there or anything. So I am doing just 2 coats.
I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life.
And here's what it looks like after the 2 coats of paint. I'm just letting this dry. And then this was the next day. So this was actually on Sunday, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on her balloon arch. I got all of these balloons from Amazon, and then I also got a new balloon pump so that way I could blow up 2 balloons at one time. So the first thing I'm doing here is starting with the balloon kit that came off of Amazon. It came with some little leaves that we'll put on at the end, a couple flamingos, which I ended up busting one of the flamingos when I was trying to blow it up. So I put those to the side, and then what I'm doing here is I'm going through and organizing them by the size of the balloon and also by color. And once I had that all organized out, I started with the bigger balloons, and I'm going to blow up 2 balloons at one time, and then I am just going to tie those 2 balloons together. Then I'm going to do another set of 2 balloons, tie those balloons together, and then you're going to see me take this set of 2 and the other set of 2, and I'm going to wrap them around each other to make a cluster of 4 balloons. And then I'm just going to keep doing this over and over and over again until I've gone through all of my balloons and I have a bunch of clusters of 4. Also, for these clusters of 4, I'm trying to keep the same size balloons together. So I'm doing these bigger balloons first, and then I'll do the medium-sized balloons, and I'll put the medium-sized balloons in little clusters of 4. And then I also have teeny tiny balloons, and those will be in clusters of 4 together as well.
Pretty, honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better. I don't fit into your bars. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I
I have all my balloons blown up. So I'm going to take these longer balloons that I ordered off of Amazon, and I'm going to actually take the end of one of these, tie it around one of my clusters, and then wrap it around another cluster of balloons to put 8 balloons together, if that makes sense. So here I tied it around the end, and then I'm going to pick another set of 4 and just kind of wrap it around and tie it off. So this will be another little cluster, and then I picked another one apparently. So I guess I did 3 clusters here before I tied it off.
You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box.
Okay, now I'm taking those same long balloons and I'm tying them into knots so that they're like little bracelets, putting them on my wrist, and then I'm going to take these big clusters. I'm going to put it around one of the balloons on the end. It doesn't really matter which one. And then I twist it, and then I connect it to another balloon in another cluster. So this is how I'm attaching all of my clusters together.
Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
Okay, so now I'm taking those same long skinny balloons and I'm going to start tying one at a time onto a place here on this cluster, and then I will use one of those chip clips to clip it onto my backdrop. And this is cool because I'm just kind of seeing where I want it for right now and making sure that it's long enough, so it's not going to be perfect at this point. I was just trying to get an idea of how to do this because I've never done this before. And the cool thing is as you're putting it on, you're going to actually be able to adjust it and spread it out, you know, make it longer, all that good stuff. I did not put the little balloons on yet. So all those clusters of the teeny tiny balloons, I'm actually going to put those in bags for right now. And then whenever I go set up at the clubhouse the next day, I can put those little clusters in wherever there's gaps. So I haven't put those in yet just because I'm going to play around with that the day of the party. Now, like I said, this is the first time that I've ever done a balloon arch on a backdrop like this. Usually I just hang them like on the wall or something, but I wanted to try the backdrop and it really was not hard. Now, I would never, ever, ever have the patience to do this as a business, and plus I'm just not that good at it. But like I said, this was the first time I've ever done it, and I really feel like anybody can do this, and you can probably do it way better than me even, just because, like I said, I'm not type A, so I just wanted to get this done and wanted it to be somewhat cute for the girls.
Nobody told me to settle down.
Okay, so like I said, I was just playing around with it here and just making sure that it was going to be long enough when I actually put it together the next day. So I'm going to take those off, and then I'm taking all of my little balloons, throwing them in this trash bag for right now, and I'm going to put those all on my balloon arch the next day when I set it up at the pool house.
Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but
And here I'm just getting this little bag together because I wanted to make sure I had all the stuff we needed for the pool party. I've got floats in here, beach balls for the girls. I'm adding these extra balloons because I'm going to need those to put the little balloons onto the bigger balloons. And the next thing I decided to do was cut out this little decal to put on there. And I just decided to do Let's Party since I'm going to be using it for Gracie June's birthday party and then also for our cheer party. I figured it was universal. You could use it at any kind of party. So I just cut it out onto regular vinyl. And then I did not use transfer tape when I was putting it onto the backdrop just because if I used transfer tape, it would peel off the paint. So this was a little bit tricky. I had to pull off each letter and I just kind of guessed where to put it. So once again, it is not perfect, but if you want to make it perfect, you can definitely measure it out and everything. But I'm just taking off each piece at a time. You can see that like the P is cut separately from the ARTY that's in cursive. So that was the tricky part, is keeping all of that together and trying to put it on straight and making sure that like I didn't pull any of the vinyl apart or rip it or anything. So I started by trying to kind of peel it off this way, but then I realized like, no, I'm gonna have to pull the entire thing off to make it work without ripping it. And it worked out fine. It's not perfect by any means, but I think it turned out really cute. It probably would have been even better though if I had done it a little bit bigger. You probably would be able to read it a little bit easier. But I still think it turned out really cute.
I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
So for the back, I just saved those pieces that I cut off of the top of my board. I saved these so that I could make it like a little stand, and I'm just using shipping tape and just taping it right here onto the back of my board.
Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you,
Okay, it is the day of Gracie June's birthday party. We woke up in the morning and she had Dunkin' Donuts and some little gifts to open for Mom and Dad. And then I went ahead and got the party favors together for the girls that are actually spending the night. So she got to pick 3 friends to have a sleepover, and they got this little hair band to use when they were putting on their little eye patches. So we've got these little eye masks, and then also these Hawaiian silk pajamas for each of them. And then I got those cute little iridescent bags that I put all of them in. Oh, and I did have to get one headband that was different because we went to Five Below to get those, and they didn't have 3 of the other ones. And then Gracie June said she didn't need one because she already has like 3 of them. But anyways, I love these little iridescent bags. I got a huge pack of these, and I'm going to be using them to give everybody gifts, whether it's like little favors or teacher gifts, all kinds of things. So I love them. I think they're so cute.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends.
Okay, now it's a few hours before the party, and I went ahead and went down to the clubhouse, and I had Chance come with me to help me kind of set up. And you guys, I was dying. They did not turn the air off in our clubhouse, and they were supposed to turn it on the night before because we booked it for the party, and it was so hot in here. So if you see me making any faces, it's because I am dying and I am dripping sweat. But I was determined we were going to go ahead and set this up so I didn't have to do it right before the birthday party. So here I'm just adding a few more of those longer balloons and chip clips so that way I can connect it to the backdrop and adjust the balloons to make them, you know, go all the way around from the top to the bottom.
We just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own.
Okay, now that I've got it pretty much how I want it, you can see there's lots of gaps. So this is where I'm taking those smaller balloon bundles and I'm just gonna fill in those gaps, and I'm just using the same balloons that I made little bracelets and attaching them that way. And this was so easy to do. I've tried to do in the past where you use like the glue dots and they all just fall off, but I love this because you can adjust it and move them around and get them right where you want them.
We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our
Okay, so I pretty much have all the balloons where I want them. And the last thing that I need to add on here is the pink flamingo balloon and then also the little leaves on there. But I decided I was dying and needed to get in some air conditioner, so I'm going to do that right before the birthday party. So I went home and I got this little gadget off of Amazon, and it inflates your, like, it's just a portable inflator. So I'm just going to inflate these floats really quick before we head down to the pool. Okay, we are back down at the clubhouse. It's about 15 minutes before the party's supposed to start. So I am just adding the finishing touches on our balloon arch. We've got our pink flamingo. We did have two of these, but I accidentally busted it, the other one, when I was blowing it up. And so I'm going to put one of these on here, put the little leaves on here. And the kids were really great. Kason was great. He actually helped me with a lot of stuff while in the background. And then he also helped me set up the tables. And we didn't do a ton of decorations just because we were at the pool and they were mostly outside in the pool the whole time. But we did do some cute stuff. And like I said earlier, the girls had so much fun taking pictures right here in front of the balloon arch. And I think it turned out really cute. Like I said, it's not perfect, but I think it turned out really cute, especially for the first time I've ever done one on a backdrop like this. So for the tables with the food, we just ended up getting a couple of those plastic throwaway tablecloths, and they had little flamingos all over them. And we set those out. We got pizza, chips, drinks, and then I used those cardboard cutout numbers that I got from Hobby Lobby for like $3 each to put cupcakes in. And then we also got a cookie cake because we didn't know if people would prefer actual cupcakes or cookie cake. So we got both. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here. It was awful, but it was such a great birthday party. Everything turned out so cute, and Gracie June said it was the best birthday ever. All right, so that is going to be it for today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have an amazing week, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.
We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is